The following program is an Animal House radio production.
And I've seen a few cats do that when dogs come in. It's actually amazing. It's amazing how big these little kittens can get when they're frightened by a dog, for instance, and they puff up their backs and puff up their tails, and they literally almost double in size the way they look. And it's just it's a natural response of the cat to do that, just so they look bigger to the prey. Predator.
Just a question for you. How does a declawed cat... A lot of people say declawed cats can't defend themselves against dogs, but I've heard otherwise. I've heard they actually have more accuracy with their arms and their hands.
Well, Fluffy was a clinic cat that's no longer with us, but she died at 21. But I gotta tell you, she was attacked by many dogs, and Fluffy never lost. I always say what declawed cats do is they become like the Karate Kid. They get the back legs up, and they get better at using their mouth. Declawed cats are better biters. You know, it's just like blind people hear better and deaf people see better. I was almost going to say. Anyway, declawed cats tend to be better at using their back claws in their mouth. So the way I see it is you're going from 5 weapons to 3 weapons, which is still 3 weapons.
Interesting.
Keep
going, buddy.
Keep going. So another thing that's interesting, I don't even know this about male cats, but we all heard of the male cats who spray. But what cats do when they're about to spray is they hold their tail up and it quivers. So if you ever see your male unneutered cat do that, they just spraying urine on the wall. It's a marking territory, a territorial marking scenario. Yeah. So that's why a lot of, it's one of the reasons why I recommend neutering male cats is because they will start to spray at a certain age. Usually it starts around 7 or 8 months of age. Sometimes it's later, sometimes a little earlier. So if it's straight up and it's not moving, that's usually a greeting behavior, which that's one I didn't know, but I looked it up, which is kind of neat. They have it hold it straight up, and that's when they greet. Usually I never see cats just holding their tail straight up and doing nothing with it. However, if they're holding it straight up and it's just the curve of the tip is curving back and forth, that usually means that they're contented and very calm and happy. Now, the interesting one is a situation we call flagging, and that's when a female cat is in heat. They'll actually move their tail to either side, which allows the male to copulate with her. It's interesting. It's called flag. Okay, let's not go into that. So that's called flagging, and that's another tail movement that...
Now, does copulating only happen when a cat's in heat?
No, it can. I mean, the male sometimes will try, even if she's not in heat. But usually, he will try mostly when she's in heat and she's flagging. She's telling him, "Come on, I'm okay." So that's their sort of signal to the male that they're ready and they're in heat, and that's that. Now, the most common thing that I see cats doing that people don't realize is people see cats wagging their tails like a dog. And most people think, of course, when you see a dog doing that, we all think that they're happy, and that is true. But when cats are wagging their tail, that means they're going to attack you. So if you have a cat at home...
Yeah, like they're pouncing.
Yeah, and you're petting them, and their tail starts to swish back and forth like a dog, get away because you're about to be nailed. So that's all about cats and their tails. So just, keep an eye on your cat and its tail, and you'll be able to tell a lot about how they're feeling, whether they're feeling angry or frightened or scared, or whether they're going to attack you. It's a really easy way of telling what they're going to be doing.
It's the tail of the tail.
That's right. Very good.
Tail of the tail. You see, we got to come up with a new name. If someone can come up with a name with that segment, I'm giving them a scoop free. Even Joe, who's not mic'd up, is like, I don't know. Joe has no idea.
Well, the whole point of the segment is people don't know certain things, regular things about cats or dogs. For instance, one of the ones that I'm planning on doing next week is why do dogs eat their own stool? So, those are little things that I really turned you on with that one. So those are things that if we can come up with a name for the format, that'd be great.
There you go. If you want to win a scoop-free system, 416-785-0680, 416-785-0680 on Animal House Radio, or email info@animalhouseradio.com. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest on the show right now. Mike's going to introduce this amazing person, the executive director for the Wizard of Oz production. And we want to talk to him about this because supposedly you're going to be a judge for people who have a dog who want to get out there and audition their dog to be Toto.
Yeah, that's great. I hope I pronounce your name right. Eric Weitz.
Yeah, it's Eric Weitz. Hi, Mike.
Hey, thanks. How are you?
Great.
Excellent.
Nice. Now listen, first of all, why weren't we invited to be in the play? This would have been great. See, Mike would have been the scarecrow. Wait, which one has no brain?
No,
he's getting...
No.
Who was... The Scarecrow has no brain.
Right.
And the Tin Man has...
No. Who's the one that has no heart or no courage? I'm just kidding. Anyway, we're goofing around here. Sorry, Eric.
I'd totally be the Tin Man.
Okay.
I'd be the man made of steel, baby. You'd be a really good Dorothy.
Oh, thanks, dude.
That'd be awesome.
We're just looking for a dog.
There you go. He's looking for a dog. So
what?
let's talk about that.
But next year, can we involve this thing and we can play in this great show?
100%.
Nice, Dr. Mike. We're stars already now on Broadway.
Wonderful.
I love this. Tell us about the Wizard of Oz production and about this great promotion that you're having, getting the local community involved for people who have a certain type of dog who can play Toto, Dorothy's famous little dog.
Yeah, right now we're actually looking for the perfect Toto for our upcoming production of The Wizard of Oz. So Fallen Rock Productions is a company whose mandate is really to provide emerging artists with a forum to showcase their talents as well as to benefit important causes. This will be our 7th annual production, and all of the money this year that we raise is going to charity. It's going to the Pediatric Oncology Group of Ontario. And over the past 7 seasons, we raised over $250,000 for various charities across Toronto, which is tremendous.
Fantastic.
And we like to draw from the community for our talent. So we definitely want to get the community involved in finding the perfect Toto to complement the rest of our cast for this great show, which will be held in February.
Now, question for you, Eric. I mean, we know Toto, the original Toto, was a Cairn Terrier. Is this something where you're only going to be accepting terriers, or can a Rottweiler pose as Toto?
You know what? We like to find a dog that physically resembles the famous Cairn Terrier, but really the most important is that we find a dog that's a triple threat. And in that, I mean the dog is a great singer in that it can bark on command. Right. We're looking for a dog that's a wonderful actor and needs to know how to follow the yellow brick road. And of course, what a wonderful dancer would be able to jump into Dorothy's basket. So basically, a triple threat.
Great. And Roddies aren't going to fit too well in a basket, I guess.
You know what? You never know. We'll take our chances.
And there you go.
Has there been any interesting little tidbits and funny things that have happened with these type of dogs that you've had in previous events?
You know what, I'll be honest with you, this is the first time that we've had a live animal in any of our productions, and as a result of that, we're going to have an extra added bonus. We're going to have catering for the chosen Toto, and it's going to be a dog's breakfast.
Wow, this dog gets better treatment than we do.
That's great.
This dog
so what were you using before? Just puppets?
No, every year we do a different show. So this is the first time that we've actually done The Wizard of Oz.
I got you. Wow.
Oh, wow. So what are the plans for next year?
Next year, we don't know yet. We typically think about that after, we run a successful show this year. And again, this production's at the Isabel Manor Theater. It's running February 18th to the 22nd. And tickets for the show can be purchased at www.uoftix.ca or by calling 416-978-8849. We're going to have 8 shows this year.
Wow. Wizard of Oz, you can't go wrong.
Tickets range from $25 to $40 to $55. So, I mean, it's very affordable for, I think, the whole family for $25.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? This is a wonderful show. It's a timeless classic, a great production for theater audiences of all ages, especially kids. And this Toto contest really is going to be tremendous. It's going to be held next Monday, February 2nd at the Fermenting Cellar in the Distillery District.
Right.
And Mike, you better get ready because we're going to have some tough competition, I believe, next Monday.
I am ready. Ready and willing.
Mike. So, so you're going to be the judge, I hear. You're going to be one of the guest judges.
Looking forward to it.
That's excellent.
But what's your criteria, Mike? I'm putting you on the spot right now. Who's going to win and how are they going to win? What is your version? Are you like an American Idol? If you're on American Idol right now, Dr. Mike, are you Paul Abdul or are you the other dude or are you Simon?
Oh, I'd probably be more like Randy.
Oh, you're going to say Paul Abdul, but
no.
I was going to rib on you. Okay, so you're more like Randy, just like, yo, you're cool, Okay, so you're more like that. So what would be the meanest thing you'd say to someone who brought their dog down?
Well, certainly, I think if you're even going to go for this, like you said, we have to have a dog that can at least bark on command. I mean, that's not a tough thing to teach a dog, and that would be the actual bare minimum, I would imagine. Would you agree, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. We need to bark on command, and jumping into Dorothy's basket really is
that's another one.
One of the highlights. As a matter of fact, I think we're going to bring Dorothy down to the audition with a basket, just so that we can be absolutely sure that this dog takes to be a triple threat in The Wizard of Oz this year.
Wonderful.